Hello everyone, this is Sandra at the Whispering Well. So today's video is going to be a walkthrough of the Liminal Spirits Oracle. This is the Witch's Spirit Cards by Laura Tempest Zakroff. Now this is not a brand new deck on the market, it is from 2020, but it's new to me. I've had it a little while, but I've not really looked through the cards. I was kind of saving it to do a walkthrough with you guys. So yes, the Liminal Spirits Oracle, it's by Llewellyn, published by Llewellyn, and this is the back. It's a 42 card deck. It says open the gateway to spiritual connection. The magical artwork of the Liminal Spirits Oracle connects you to the wisdom of the witch so you can tap into the spirit realm and the deeper energies within yourself. Featuring the ethereal art of Laura Tempest Zakroff, author of Weave the Liminal and Sigil Witchery, this deck can be used as a system of divination, a tool for spellcraft, a means to commune with liminal spirits, and a focus for meditation. So I love that. It's a magnetic closure box. It's really nice inside. I love that with the bee. And you've got a nice ribbon to help you get the cards and the book out. So yeah, nice sturdy box too. So then we have the guidebook, which is quite a decent size. Let's see, how many pages do we get? 151 pages. So that's not bad. So it's just telling you here about other publications by Laura Tempest Zakroff, about the author. So this is her. Very cool. And then we have Gateway to the Liminal Spirits. And our contents page is, now this is nice quality book, but it's that kind of shiny paper. So we've got working with the deck, meet the groups, using the oracle to commune with spirits, pulling a single card for divination and meditation, 3 card spread divination, 5 card spread compass spread divination, spellcraft and the oracle as a guide to path construction. And so then we have the cards. The first card is Gateway, and then we've got different sections. So we have 5 cards under rites, then we have places, trees, herbs, scale, slither and swim, wings, fur, fauna and artifacts, which I think is so cool. So we've got a welcome here, so that's quite long, and meet the groups. So she's telling you about all the different groups, the rites, the trees, the herbs, etc. So you've got a little bit of writing for each of those. Using the oracle to commune with spirits, so that's a cool section too. 3 and 5 card spreads, spellcraft and the oracle as a guide to path construction. And then we go into the cards. I love this. So for the cards, we've got a full page image, colour image of the card, and we have a general kind of write up about the card and then messages. So we have about 1.5 pages, and for each one we have this notes section as well, so you could write any notes that you'd like to there. And then the next one is roots, inspiration, etc., and it goes on. I think the notes are for like each section of cards. Yeah, so it carries on like that. So a nice a nice little book. Discover the powerful potential of the liminal realm. So yeah, so that's really nice. So then we have the 42 cards of the deck. Which are here. So the backs of the cards look like that. I quite like the backs. They're nice and colourful, aren't they? Nice and cool. Obviously it's Llewellyn cardstock. Not everyone likes that. I don't mind. It is glossy, as you can see, which again I don't mind. I know it's not everyone's favourite. The cardstock is okay for me, but I know it's not everyone's favourite cardstock. So our first card is Gateway. I love that, like the labyrinth with the eye in it. Roots. I love that you've got roots coming up here, like the top of, say, a tree, and then roots going into the ground, and we've got this actual anatomical type heart with an eye in it. And notice there was an eye in the Gateway card as well. We have Inspiration, which is our cauldron there. Time, different moon phases and a pentacle in the middle. Environment, that's nice. Star, that's really lovely. I love the blues in it. There's quite a lot of blue in this deck. Ocean. Look at this. This reminds me of like a malachite stone, this forest card. So cool. So how far have we got? Let's have a look. Actually, I should have done this from the beginning and see, you know, the different sections. Okay, so the star was the last one of the rights set of cards, and then we go to places. So we've got ocean, forest, as I was saying about the like malachite colours of that, so cool. Desert, cave, look at that. Can you imagine like doing some kind of meditation or path working with that? Burial ground. I love that there is a burial ground card in this deck. That's one of the cards that drew me to this deck when I saw it, was the burial ground. I love that because it just reminds me of you know, places like Stonehenge and that, where there are mounds that, you know, were burial grounds a long time ago, but there's lots of other places like that in the country too. So that burial ground is the last one of the places. Then we move into trees. So we have oak, which is cool because that is my favourite tree. We have cedar, it's another nice one. I love all the tree cards actually. Walnut, look how it's like heart shaped. Birch, and silver birch can look like that too, like there's eyes in the bark for some reason. It just grows like that, and the markings on the trunks do look like eyes. And we have ash, which is the last of our trees, and silver birch was one of my dad's favourite trees. We did have one in the garden, in my mum's garden, but it died and had to be cut down. Okay, so then we go into herbs. So we have rue, we have mugwort. It's really cool, and look at the eyes. It's like the eyes there. That herb is a cool herb. that you can burn or put under your pillow for like lucid dreams and things like that. Belladonna, it's obviously poison. It's cool artwork though. Mandrake, I love mandrakes because they look like little people, and they seriously do look like that, mandrake roots. It also reminds me of the part in Harry Potter when they had to pull up the young mandrakes out of the pots. But they honestly do look like that. And monk's hood is another poison, and I think the other name for it is wolfsbane. Okay, so then we're into scale, slither and swim. So we have snake, it's called a nice green snake, a toad, salamander, a fish. I love that. Look at the way the tail is. These like wispy kind of parts to it. And a snail. Then we're on to our wings section. So with this lovely owl depiction here, which is really, really nice. I love that. Corvid, another very cool card. Peacock. Moth. Simon, sorry, I should have warned you if you watch this to look away. It's a bit late now, but honeybee. That's a nice image. That's what's in the bottom of the box. Then we're on to fur and fauna. So we have fox. We have deer. I love this depiction because it's almost like, it reminds me of The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, you know, Mr. Tumnus the fawn. That's what that reminds me of. But look, he looks really friendly, doesn't he? So cool, I love that. Cat. It's nice. Hare. It's a lovely one. And goat. See, even the goat looks friendly. And then we're on to our last section, which is artifacts. So we have crystal. Those are lovely. They like almost shine, don't they, out of the card? The way it's been painted. Metal. Clay. Fibre. And bone. It's very cool. And the last one is mushroom. I love this. I love this card. This is one of my favourites in the deck too. Just it's anything that's got a face, eyes. It's like a little person. That's it, I'm there. So that's the whole 42 cards in the deck, guys. And you know, this is available generally. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed seeing this deck. It's a really nice one, and I think, you know, it would be good for meditation. And you've got, I like the different sections that are in it, you know, how it's been split into different sections. So, and you know, it's being called the Witch's Spirit cards, which I think is a good name because lots of these things, you know, you might use in spell work and things like that. Some of the herbs, and even, you know, leaves and things off of some of the trees and stuff like that. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed seeing these, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.